Straight no chaser. What is going on, guys? This is your boy Tig once again, sitting back in the spot, talking about something with straight no chasers that a lot of people need to understand this. Now, I'm gonna give a shout out to the creator. I think Strong Director. I think that's what he calls himself. On the Strongest Director on YouTube. He did this video with a million money, his editing stuff like that. And before we get into this, he's gonna explain something that I call I'm gonna help people when it comes to financial setup, and also that I am not a Stephen Graham, I'm not a Keith, I'm not a financial guru at all. No, do not. All right, that's why you see me use from the minority mindset. I use Sing, because he's a professional, he does that stuff. I am a practical person. Some people say I'm a penny pincher. Whatever. But I know, like I said, I do a lot of research and a lot of stuff, and I put it to good use to be financially straight. Now, this person right here, like I said, he has done videos for rap game artists, whatever. He's a producer, he's a director, good for him. And you know what? He invested in himself, and he's learned a little bit by little bit. So first, I want to thank him for creating this video. But it's gonna prove a point to people. So I'm giving this preamble because I don't want to be saying that I'm bashing the guy. Because like I said, he did a response to Stephen Graham, which I just watched, and the guy's skillful, and he knows how to get the money. So that's not the problem. The thing that I see though, and I hope this guy does. When he gets older and older, he has the money stored away in case anything like that. Like I said, I got 401k, I have IRA, I have money stashed away for my music myself. I make sure before I spend on things, I do my research to buy the products I need to do. Yes, I need to get a better camera. That is in the works, but I'm doing things like that to do stuff. I'm just trying to do stuff to get money on the side. I do architecture first, then the music is a hobby that I found out I could make money off of making hobby. And again, I have only debt I have. Remember, I already have a house paid off. That's worth $700,000. And I'm in this other house right here that I'm in, this new house. The house is in the Caribbean, but this one is here. That is $400,000. This and solar panels are basically my debt right now. That's the only debt I have. Car was paid off, not a problem with that. Student loans, all the debt. Hell, just before I bought this house, I paid off all my family's debt. Now, if they got anything more after that, I don't know, but I paid their debt off, so they're free and clear, and I'm, whatever. So that's how that works out, just to give you a proximity on that. So, but I want to show this point. Let's say so. I only did this preamble just because how the video sets it up. Because a lot of people think, like women always say, I want a man to have 6 figures. Just because you make 6 figures, just like the lady from Kevin Samuels, you make 6 figures, doesn't mean that you are financially set. You make 6 figures and be broke. And this is what this is. Again, remember, I'm gonna put the video in the link to his channel in the description, the 2 videos. So you can see what he said after Stephen Graham talked about it. Okay? So with that said, let's get to the video.
I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Hi, my name is Reginald Miller. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I make $135,000 a year.
I've never even had a job before, so I don't know what the 9-to-5 life is like because I've always worked for myself, so I really can't complain about I hate my 9-to-5. I never had one. For work, I am a video director. About 80% of the work that I do is
music video related, whether I'm directing music videos or shooting music videos or producing music videos. I also do a lot of documentary work, and some of the documentary work that I've shot has won stuff like Emmys. So it's pretty cool to say, the content I've shot has been viewed online close to 100 million times. My budget comes out to roughly about $7,000 a month. Looking at what is the highest thing in my budget would be debt repayment. For debt repayment, I repay $2,400 a month. For debt repayment, that goes to stuff like my credit card. I had financed some furniture. My rent is $1,320 a month. My car payment is $536 a month. And my car wasn't even that much money. I just got...
Whoa. Again. Well, your car is what? Rewind that again.
And my car wasn't even that much.
$540 is your car payment? Nah. Again, that mindset of you could have like I said, you have all that money. So let me get this. This big pie over here is debt payment. Okay, crazy. Rent $1,320. Okay. Being where you're at, not bad. Instagram ads is helping with your job. I get that, no problem, because I know how that stuff is. Car insurance, $300. Kind of crazy for that car. No, it shouldn't be that either. For hair, okay, you're a director, you're doing stuff to a degree. Gas, understandable. Subscriptions, I don't know what it is. Groceries, $250. Okay, $250 for your groceries, but $600 eating now. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Phone bill, $270 is your phone bill, G? Again, I have two, like the phone I have, like I said, it has two SIM cards in here. I have two SIM cards, one for America, one for when I'm traveling and stuff like that, when I go other places. I'm not spending nowhere close to that. My phone bill a month is $45. And when I go outside the country, it's about $60 when it pops up. So I can't say nothing about that because I ain't doing that. I am not doing that at all. And gym $60. Okay, you're a buff guy. You're looking good. Hell, I can't say nothing about my little 4-pack ab self. But okay. But that's just nah. And at $540 for. You had some major interest in your car, man. Your credit score got to be crappy for that. Seriously. But when you have when you have a lot of money coming in, you don't really realize to take care of stuff.
$36 a month, and my car wasn't even that much money. I just got my credit's terrible. I think if I had good credit, my car payment would probably be around $300 a month.
It would have, yes.
But they gave me like 29% APR.
What? 29% APR? Wow. When I bought my car, it was 2.7, and then because my credit score was so good, they called me back and said, hey, we got it down to 2.4. 2.4 APRs from what it was when I bought my car. Jeez, wow. Jeez, take care of your credit, people.
And then they put insurance on my car loan, so it's like I had to pay extra APR. And they put some car insurance thing on there to make the car payment like $50, $60 higher than it already was.
Wow.
$600 a month on dining out because I go out for lunch every single day, and every single day that I go out for lunch, I'll buy lunch for somebody else, whether that's a friend or if I'm not buying lunch for a friend, I will literally just buy lunch for a random person at the store. That could be if some girl, I'll buy lunch for a mom and her kids or just some random girl. If there's a homeless person outside, I'll buy lunch for them for the day. That really adds up.
I mean, that's nice that you do that, but that's still, but again, you have the income to come in to do that.
My eating out expenses, but it really doesn't bother me because I already spent so much money on my business. Everything else kind of seems like a small bill after you've gone through and
that's the mindset the government have, which adds up. The problem is, though, he does have, like I said, in the second video that he does have a lot of income that comes in to offset it off. Still not a good idea. Pay all the debts off. You got that much income, my thing is to pay it off and not have all that debt, son. Seriously. I know you're younger than me.
Spend $100,000 on your own personal business. I have 2 gym memberships, one at LA Fitness and then one at a different gym. Those are both $30 a month. I spend $750 a month on Instagram ads.
That's for your business. I understand that too, because like I said, when we did the show in 02, when we do travel, I gotta pay insurance. Like when I did the show in 2012, the Insta Classic tour in London, when I went to 02, I had to pay $20,000 for insurance. And that's just insurance. That's not traveling. That's not the groups. That's not the safe setup. That was just insurance. So I get that in that situation.
When I was growing up, my parents were extremely cheap. I remember we would go grocery shopping at the dollar store. My parents would make sure that they had coupons for everything. They would always get the cheapest option when they were picking out groceries.
Yeah.
I remember we would go out and get fast food. My parents would be like, you got a $3 limit for fast food. I know a lot of people will say that they're cheap because they learn how to be cheap and frugal from their parents. But for me,
well,
it was the complete opposite. So instead of me being frugal and cheap, I was like, when I grew up, I never want to have to worry about money or be stressed out about how much stuff costs, because
that's okay.
what I had to see my parents deal with. So I always told myself, I'm gonna just work hard so I don't have to worry about how much stuff costs.
Okay, there's a problem with that kind of thinking though. It's just, like I said, Fleck, here's the thing. I don't have to worry about money, you're right. That's a good setup to get there. Right? Here's the problem though. If something, God forbid, happens to you and you can't work, do you have enough money in the savings to take care of your usual stuff? Not having debt is the financial freedom that I like. Not having crazy debt. That I can see my money growing, whatever, in case of emergency. If something happens to me, which has happened to me, I got an HSA. I put it in there, and I need glasses. I need to get my teeth fixed or tooth, whatever. I need to get medicine. I don't have to second guess it because I have money put aside that I need that instantly.
So now when I go out, I go to a restaurant, I go to the grocery store, or if I'm at the mall and I'm shopping, I really don't check the price tag on anything. And the only time I do check the price tag is if I'm at the store and I can't decide between 2 options. I'll normally just buy whatever is the most expensive, or if I'm at a restaurant and I can't decide what to eat, I'll normally just get the most expensive thing on the menu because I just assume that that's going to be the best because it costs the most money. So even though I had a full ride to college, I had 5 years of college.
Wait, you had a full rider and you stood 30,000 and wow.
Completely free, I still ended up getting quite a bit of student loan debt because I was pulling out all my student loans in college just so I could have spending money, which is terrible to do, but it's not too bad because I literally pulled out, I want to say, close to $20,000 of student loans just to buy camera equipment with. And now I'm still in debt from that money I used, but luckily I used that student loan money to start my business, so it wasn't all too bad.
You got lucky. You got lucky. That's luck.
Now, in March, I was quite a bit depressed because I had so many plans on making so many investments, getting my passive income up, getting other streams of income going up this year, but that was all shut down when the country was shut down. So I was a little bit depressed for a few months, and I actually had to stop. Well, I mean, I didn't stop shooting videos voluntarily, but I was forced to stop shooting videos and I had to go back to driving Uber to pay my bills. And then
see how crazy that is? You had to go to Uber to pay your bills. If you had saved your money, that would have never the problem. And I like I said before, the problem is that he doesn't have how we call it. Money coming in is not his problem. Is the money going out is the problem. The spending is ridiculous and not saving. Yes, you gotta invest back in your company. Like I said, the second video, you gotta invest back in your company. And I do the exact same too. Here's the thing, like you just said, sir. Let's put it away. I don't have a lot of money from certain things because for my company, I have like in cash flow itself for the company, I have about $300,000 in cash flow saved up in some place for the company. But the reason, and in 2007, 2012, we made millions of dollars. But it has that. Here's the thing. I made sure to pay off any, like you said, like I said, traveling on planes, booking tickets, traveling the world, doing all this stuff. It was not. I had to take out some loan because I needed cash right there and then, but I paid him off right back and then. When I got back home, I make sure, boom, 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 this all paid, and which is invested back into my company. TT Records is free and clear. Nobody, I have TT Records do not owe no money to nobody. All equipments are paid off. All insurance are paid off for my artists and everything. It's free and clear. So I don't have to worry about that. Yes, it's not a lot of money in the bank account. You know
a few months after the quarantine kicked in, work started to pick up. And then in May, I had shot 17 videos that month. And then over across the summer, I had done a lot of video shoots. And I was very fortunate to make $65,000 in 3 months just from doing video work. So this year, even though it was a quarantine, I've made more money this year than any other year in the past from doing video work. So one of my childhood dreams was to be a bodybuilder when I got older. So I spent a lot of time at the gym working out. I find this is like a recurring theme with a lot of people that get into bodybuilding. When I was younger, I was really small. I used to get bullied a lot for being smaller and skinnier than everybody else. So just naturally, I was like, oh, when I grew up, I want to be big and I want to be strong. So now I do a lot of bodybuilding type training.
Went an 11-mile hike in the mountains. I think I'm getting in too good a shape because this feels ridiculously easy. Somebody else down there dying, struggling to make it up the mountain.
I've been there. If the person ever see this video, she knows it was. I've been there. She was huffing and puffing too.
So it's a cakewalk. A cakewalk.
When I was growing up, one of my favorite things to do was to play adventure video games. I used to play World of Warcraft, I played Skyrim, I played RuneScape, Super Mario, Bomberman on Nintendo 64, a whole bunch of, old classic adventure games. So I still have that love and passion for adventures. So I hope one day I can produce TV shows and films based around adventures and fantasy. I can still go on adventures in real life, so I like hiking.
Same thing for me too. I know I'm trying to see if I could produce a video game myself. Whenever I need the time to do it, but I would love to do a video game. Even if it don't sell, just something off my bucket list too. To make a video game. That's what I want to do as well too.
Hiking reminds me a lot of adventure games. So
Where it's higher than any other lounge in the eastern part of the U.S. So I guess in the west side of the United States is the one that's higher up. But
so I like hiking in the mountains in Tennessee, and I wanted to do a lot more traveling this year, but as you can obviously see, there wasn't very much traveling this year because of 2020 put a lot of travel bans or restrictions in place. I wanted to go to India and Norway and Japan this year, but that didn't happen. So this year I only ended up getting to go to Puerto Rico. I had bought a cruise for my entire family, so this year I bought 7 cruise tickets to take my whole family on a cruise this year. And all the cruises for the first time ever got canceled this year. What are the odds of that happening? So I started reading books when I was about 25, and since then I just had a massive change in the way that I think, the way that my day goes through, and a massive change on everything. So I try to read 2 to 3 books a week. Good. That is a crap ton of pages to read, so I go through a lot of books on Audible. I'll normally read 1 physical book a week, and then I'll listen to 1 to 2 more books on Audible while I'm driving through traffic or driving to work or driving to the gym. I'll even listen to books and read books when I'm at the gym. And then I like to take a little break away from work and go to the garden downtown in Atlanta. They have this great Atlanta botanical garden. And to get me, further away from my house, since I work from home, I like coming out here to the garden in Atlanta to read. I'll normally come here once a week, and I'll just sit down for about 4 or 5 hours, and I'll just read books. And
good.
I like reading a lot of books on business and on mindset. I have no money in savings because I just spend everything that I make. On my computer, I have a list of stuff that I want to buy, all the stuff I want to buy for the whole year. My money is spent before.
I ain't got a problem with what you just said like that. It's just like me. When I moved into this house, I had a list on Amazon. I had a list of what I wanted to buy on Amazon. I wanted to buy camera equipment. I wanted to buy Caseta with a Lutron. I do stuff like that. Again, Charles, the homeboy, his directing skills is good, and his camera shot is good. I am learning myself too, so hell, I might learn some stuff from homeboy in a way. But I am gonna get to the point where I got the certain skills. Like I said, I have 2 drones. I'm learning how to fly drones. People say the picture, getting, like I said, I have 2 DJI. yeah, the imaging and all that stuff is whatever. I want to be that I'm comfortable to fly the drone where I don't have to second guess my movement and stuff. When I first started, it was just the images was like iffy and stuff like that. So I don't want that. I want a nice smooth cinema or fast and understand the control of the drone. So again, bad. You can see right here, bad lighting, all that stuff. I get it. I am gonna get a better camera though.
Before it even comes in, for the most part, I guess most people would recommend that you have like at least 2 to 3 months of expenses saved up.
Yep.
Or to have like an emergency fund of $1,000.
Perfect. I've said it on my show before. I'm a Project Over Mike. Have at least $1,500 saved up just in case. Flat tire, something goes wrong with one of the equipment on computer, no, but so like your washing machine, your dryer, you will fix it or leave replace it. $1,500 is a nice cushion and a savings. You ain't gonna get no money, you're gonna get no interest on it. I'm just letting you know that, but it's good to have it.
But at work, I make $1,000 a day. I was able to save up an emergency fund in 10 days. In 10 days, I had saved $7,000, but I turn around like the next week and just spend it. So I'm horrible with saving money. I like spending money too much. Short-term plans are I want to be making at least $600,000 a year by the time I'm 31. So that means I'm gonna have to double my current income right now. I just have one stream of income for this year. I had multiple streams of income last year because I had some online investments.
Other secrets like how to edit a music video in 15 minutes and how to get a professional look on a low budget. So if you want to get started making money with your own video business, or you want to take your video business to the next level.
But I had to cut back on those when the whole 2020 quarantine happened. And so this year I was able to make this amount of money off of one stream of income. So in a few years from now, this stream of income will be doubled. And then I want to add on 4 to 5 more streams of income. So I think if I can accomplish all these things and get all the stuff produced, like my online shows, get my YouTube channel monetized, start my real estate portfolio, go back to selling an online course, and with my freelance video business, then I think I should have no problem making it to $600,000 a year by the time I'm 31. But my long-term goals are I want to be like a very, I want to be a super producer that produces a lot of TV shows, a lot of films. I want to do like 1,000 TV shows and films that are produced by me. And I also want to be a professional bodybuilder, and I want to travel and see every country in the world, and I want to just live my whole life like it's an adventure movie.
Okay, again, like I said, okay, I'll leave it at that. Again, the guy's name is Strongest Director, Original Miller. Again, check it out. He does have some stuff that, hey, I'm going to look at myself too. I'm not going to be a hater because, again, my videos are not perfectly shot or nothing either too. So I'm way far from that. But this proves my point when ladies be like, oh, I want a man with 6 figures. Because you make 6 figures don't mean that you're financially solvable. You could be broke and make a lot of money. And the way he's saying all that stuff right there, if you don't get a spending that savings under control, he can get broke worse. Now again, he did a second video and he says he's trying to invest other stuff, which is good. But again, you gotta have that nest egg one, and you have to have that emergency fund as well. You have to have those 2 things. That's living on the edge. Nobody's promised tomorrow. You get in a car accident, homie, and then what are you gonna do? You don't have nothing, whatever. If the car accident make it that you can't go and shoot your videos or nothing or whatever, you never know. You never know. Nobody's promised tomorrow. But I just want to say, just because you make 6 figures doesn't mean that you're rich. It could be really bad setup. But again, I'm gonna link the 2 videos in the description that he talked about. Of course, y'all check it out. Like I said, I'm gonna learn some of the stuff from his videos too, because I need some of that help for some of my video stuff. But other than that, not him and my sister. My sister went to school for this stuff, but yeah. But other than that, remember, people stupid and you're smart. Be that smart individual. Again, save all your money just in case of problem stuff. Okay? Something happens to me right now, my family's taken care of. If I have something, like I said, something happens to my car is taken care of. If something happens, like I said, literally I had to buy 4 tires. I buy four brand new tires 3 weeks ago. Well, you know what? I wasn't, oh, what I'm gonna do or nothing. Oh, I gotta dip it. No. I Went straight to the front, $600, brand new tires, bam, on, and go. All right. With that said, again, peace out. Be that smart individual. Okay. It's your boy Tig from No Chasers. Catch you on the next time.